Zeb, tell us about the dream.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. So I have two to tell you about because I
Oh
forgot
god.
about to say the other one too, but I don't really remember. I don't remember either of these very well. But the one yesterday was fucking gross and weird because I was in I was in like a weird car accident or something, and then I fucking got out and I looked down at my fucking hands. Or actually, before I looked down at my hands, I get out of the car, and then some fucking guy who apparently in the dream was my neighbor, but I've never seen this man before in my life. Was like, "Hey, all right, help me pull your car out." But he fucking like wrapped the car in barbed wire and then handed me barbed wire and we to pull on.
To pull.
Yes. And so my fucking and then I'm like and then I fucking look down at my fucking hands and like all of like the skin is like gone.
Ugh.
My hands are just like fucking like gross like skin gone like where the fucking like barbed wire was like pulling on my skin. It was fucking gross. And that's like the only thing I remember from that dream. There was fucking weird. There was other weird shit I know, but I fucking forgot about it completely. And then the other one, the night before that, fucking I remember I was I was like in the fucking military for some reason. And like I was like sleeping in like the fucking barracks and like Nolan was there and I was like, dude, the military fucking sucks. This is horrible. And people were like literally like it was so cold in the barracks that people were like freezing to death. Like I'm trying to fucking go to sleep and I'm like I have like a blanket over me but I'm still super fucking cold and then people are like dying in the beds next to me. They're like freezing to death. And I was like, oh my god, I need to fucking go AWOL. And I was like, I was gonna try to fucking go AWOL and like escape. And a fucking and in these notes, I remember this, but I don't remember fucking how or why I did this. It just says I fucking quick saved. And I think what happened in the dream was I fucking like quick saved before I tried to like leave the military or something. Before I tried to like fucking escape.
Slop. You got balls. You got gay slop balls. Slop.
Why would I have the?
Big gay
Slop.
balls.
I don't have those.
Big fucking gay fat ass
Slop.
coming balls.
I don't have that, man.
Literal fucking dripping gay hairy pubic fucking balls.
Hairy pubic.
Dripping gay.
What should I say? I'm gonna say you seem to have a mental disablement. Disablement. See, I'm just gonna say disability because he'll just make fun of me for saying disablement. See, we have a mental disability. He clearly says rubies, even though the currency is actually spelled rupees. Your family is fucking stupid. So he got water poured on him.
Yeah, and he was down on his luck and he was sitting on the curb again, and both times he was sitting on the curb, very upset, and he got water poured on him by a random passerby who was holding a glass outside, like.
Is it the
walking
same
around.
guy every time?
Yeah, the same guy 2 separate times did it. And I don't know why he is holding a literal glass of water while walking down the sidewalk. So.
Because he says it would be funny if I did this to my friend to Kappa Mikey.
And then he says, if I finish my water, I will have to carry the glass all the way home, or I can throw it away, even though it's my glass that I fucking bought. Also, something could fall into my open glass outside, so I do not care. I will drink the possible mosquitoes and flies that will land.
Gross. Just walking around and there's like dead fucking bugs and shit in his water.
Dude, my fucking dad, when it's like
He ate a bunch of dead
summertime,
bugs.
yeah, he shoveled them into his mouth, and he opened his mouth and smiled and showed all the fucking dead flies against his teeth.
A bunch of them were caught in his mustache. I'm part of the DK Vania fandom.
I'm part of the Donkey Kong Vania fandom.
You sound like Carl.
I'm not trying to sound like Carl at all, actually. But it's okay, you can think that if you want.
What do you think a Donkey Kong Vania game would look like?
Captain Mikey Vania.
Shut up now!
J Balvin Hasselhoff. We'll be right back.
Huh? Can't say that.
Goodbye.
No, get back here.
No.
I'm not done with you.
Get back here right now.
Even though, literally, it's like fucking.
I think
Like
if
they could
you were
just look
trying-
out the window and see it's a fucking man.
Also, I think if you were trying to perform an experiment, I think a rogue bird inside of your inside of your experiment might, invalidate any.
Well, they said it would fly away.
Why didn't they wait for it to fly away?
Well, no, because they meant to be like when we start it up, it'll fly away. Is what they fucking meant.
And then it didn't. And then they didn't.
No,
stop
because
it.
it's a man.
I didn't notice.
Even though they could have just looked out the window and seen it was a fucking person.
Holy fish paste! It's a guy!
It's a guy! Like the way he says it. It's a guy! It's a guy! What? It's so funny.
I haven't heard that in years. Oh, it was at the duck.
You was at the. He's fucking dying. Right? You was at the.
Doesn't look like the new one, Jared. What are you doing?
Gotta play the Mitt Romney level. Mitt Romney and Obama. You do not believe it.
Okay, so Jared, me and Jared like this game called Dungeon Defenders, right? And he kept telling me about a Mitt Romney and Obama level, and I was like, "There's no fucking Mitt Romney and Obama level. Shut up." But there fucking is. It is literally. I literally looked in my DLC list and saw it, and I was fucking pissed because he was right the whole time.
You never looked it up.
No, he just kept saying it. It was so bizarre to me. I was like, no, there's no Mitt Romney and Obama level.
Let's go to somebody else. Who else didn't share? Thanks, Maria, for sharing that. That's helpful. So who didn't share? Joshua.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, sorry. My internet's having a bad time.
Okay, so can you share your images?
So, unfortunately, I do have the leaf cluster done, but I'm currently at my aunt's house, helping her out. Excuse me.
This is class, Josh.
What's that?
This is class here. You're supposed to be ready for class. Now, when you looked at Maria's, you can see also that, and Elise, and I know this is you, but like just that, underneath the stalk, it seems like you've just kind of started this, have you?
I was gonna touch up a lot more on the stem because I feel like I didn't do the greatest on it.
Oh, you have a lot of work here to do.
All right.
Maybe, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey there.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Can you share your images there with us?
I am.
And I want to remind everybody, guys, if you miss 3 classes in here, you're completely out of the class. So that's not my rules, that's the higher rules up here, which you miss a lot when you miss class. So we go through a lot of critique here. Okay, Theron, let's see what you got here, if you can share.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling especially unprepared, probably because I am very unprepared.
Okay.
I do not have pictures of the thing, the plant. I can say right now what the one I did was the aloe thing, cactus aloe, that one.
Okay.
Zeb, tell us about the weird dream.
Oh, okay. Now, this is very strange because, and I only remember this part, and I know there are other parts, but the only thing I remember was I was in some fucking, like, I don't know where I was, but there was, like, boxes and shit everywhere, and, like, people were walking around, and I had to pee really bad, so I just started pissing on the floor.
Dude, that's fucking badass.
And I just start pissing on the floor, and then I'm like, and then after, and like I'm hiding behind boxes, pissing on the fucking floor, so that nobody sees that I'm pissing on the floor. And then I looked, and it's like a fucking, yeah, okay. and I hope he did just hear me say I was pissing on the floor. He said my dinner's ready, but so I'm fucking like just pissing on the floor, and it's like this fucking floor is like at school, so like you can have it like I don't know what kind of, but it's like kind of reflective and shit on the ground, and so you can definitely see that I'm just like fucking pissed on the floor, and there's like a puddle on the ground, and then people are like walking around, and I'm like hiding behind boxes after I'm done, and I'm fucking like, and I like hide behind a box, and then the fucking some people are like getting closer and closer. They're like, what the fuck, somebody peeing on the floor. And I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm hiding behind the box, and then and then finally somebody comes up to me, and I like walk away, and somebody comes up to me, and then the rest of the thing I remember is just for like 20 minutes I get in an argument with this woman, with this random woman, on if I piss on the floor or not, and I was like, no, I didn't do that. Why would I do that? I would just go to the bathroom if I was gonna piss. I wouldn't piss on the floor. And then she was like, no, you pissed on the floor. You were over by there. I was like, no. And then she started like shoving me. And then she was like, hey, I'm gonna call the cops. You shoved me. And I was like, what? No, I didn't. You shoved me. And then she just like tried to call the fucking cops on me because for like fake assaulting her, even though I didn't touch her or anything. And then I just like woke up and I was like, what the fuck, man?
I think that's enough Mountain Dew. Fucking major melon.
Dude, I didn't have any yesterday. I didn't have any.